Hey everyone, I'm going to pause for 1 second and say this real quick. This is a safe place. I promise you guys can trust me because whatever you've been feeling, whatever you've been thinking nobody is going through, you're not alone because I promise you I have been going through it or anything similar to it. Today we're going to be talking about confidence, school, boys, growing up, self-confidence, and learning how to love yourself, and the most important, mental health and your body. I'm going to be talking about something that no one ever really talks about in these type of videos. But I'm going to be talking about it because I really wish I had this advice when I was learning. So enough about the intro. I'm going to start getting into the topics. This topic is a very hard one, especially for me, but it's friends drifting away or just anyone changing. Friends can drift apart. Even the ones that you feel like were the closest that would never drift apart. I just want you to know that this is completely normal. People grow out of relationships. Just because you guys aren't as close anymore doesn't mean you guys can still be friends. Maybe you guys can still talk, wave each other in the hallway, and I know it sucks because I have best friends that I don't really talk to anymore, and it really sucks because I really miss them. But friends will come and go. You will find new friends growing up. I found my best friend that I would have never thought I would have been my best friend, and I am so happy with her now. And if she does go, then she wasn't a real one from the first part. If you have a friend that just left, they weren't meant to be there anyways. They're not supposed to be your friend. Like, if they're really going to be your long-living friend, they're not just going to leave out of nowhere. And that's one thing you need to remember. The people that truly stick around matter the most. Again, like, it really does suck, like, having your friends drift apart. Especially when you and this best friend had made plans in the future and then you guys just grow apart. It is completely normal, especially going into middle school. I had a best friend that I thought I would never, ever stop being friends with. We had all the same classes in 6th grade, and then all of a sudden, we just grew apart because she had other classes. Yes, I still talk to her every day. We're just not as close. But half the friends that you are super duper close with, you probably will still be friends with them, just not as close. And if you're not, then they were never, ever really your true friend in the start. Before I get into this, don't worry, the ones that you guys are looking for will be in this video if you guys clicked on this video, but this just leads up to those, so if you guys would just watch the whole way through. I promise you it's gonna get into a lot more deeper. Next one is being the therapist friend. I know people that are the therapist friend that aren't really like my friends, but in my friend, I'm the therapist friend. Yes, it feels so amazing that people feel like comfortable enough to come and talk to you, but what they really don't think is, who do you have to talk to? Because I have no one I can talk to. I have to talk to myself and me and myself and I. But it's important to set boundaries. Caring for others is so amazing, but caring for yourself is even more amazing. Like, you need to sometimes quit and focus on yourself because you are outstanding than the others. Because that's your brain, it's your perspective of stuff, and you need to stop worrying about others and worrying about yourself, because that's something I truly dealt with. Like, that's something I really, truly, like, couldn't get over. I always, and I mean always, worried about others. I always put myself in other shoes. I would always do stuff for other people to please them, even if it doesn't benefit me, because I was a people pleaser. I wanted everyone to know that I'm there for them. I wanted everyone to be okay because I wanted that type of person for me. So I was treating others basically how I wanted to be treated. And if they ever get mad when you start worrying about yourself, they're not a real friend. Because if they get mad that you're not doing something because you can get in trouble or it can really be bad for you, they're not real, because they're just looking for you and using you because it benefits them, not you. Next topic is how to love yourself and confidence. And the last thing, being the therapist friend, you definitely need to learn how to love yourself, because I had to learn that myself. I used to look in the mirror and be like, I am so ugly. I used to hate myself. I used to never ever want to look in the mirror. I hated myself. But learning to love yourself will make your life, honestly, a blessing. Yes, I have bad days, and that will also lead into the mental health part. But learning to love yourself will make your days a lot easier, because you won't worry. Yes, I have insecurities about myself, but I need to learn how to love those insecurities too. Middle school can be tough, and honestly, probably high school too. And honestly, a lot of stuff can be tough. People judge you. Like, people judge you so bad that it's like you're always worried about what people think. Or at least in my perspective, I'm always worrying about that. They can say things about your looks, your choices, or your personality even. I've been judged a lot, and personally, it does hurt. And then when I see people getting judged every single day, it doesn't feel right. And if you are looking at this video learning how to feel better about yourself, Key thing is, don't bully other people. That will not make you feel better about yourself. If you're telling someone that they stink because they do stink, I get you're trying to help them, but like you could easily say like, hey, is there anything going on at home? Because there's this one kid that everyone bullies in my school because he stinks, but I'm his friend because I just feel bad. Yes, to my friends, I'd be like, yeah, he does stink, but I'm not going to say it to his face like the kids do, because that's just unnecessary, so don't do that. I have personally learned to brush the haters off. It took me a while. My mom would be like, I don't know why you care what people think, like, it's so annoying, because I would come home crying, like, I don't know why I can't be perfect for people, blah, 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 blah. Stand tall and love yourself, and remember your worth, because confidence comes from you. You don't get confidence from anyone else. Yes, people can boost your confidence, but the only one that really has the confidence is yourself. So you need to give you that. And I get it. If you look at yourself and you're like, dang, because sometimes I honestly used to not like my race. I didn't like my ethnicity because at my school, I go to a school with very few white people and I just get bullied for my race. I just get bullied because I'm white. And a lot of you guys might be like, Peyton, that doesn't seem right. It is. People will be like, nah, she's not my type, she's white. Or like, they'll just be like, I hate what white people do. They do be like, I hate white people, bro. They're so damn annoying. But not you. But still, like, I personally get like, damn, like, I'm still white, bro. Like, I get sometimes you don't see me as that, but I'm still white, bro. Like, but just make sure you just brush it off. Like, they're gonna think that, and you can't change what they think. They'll mature and be like, I don't know why I hate on white people for no reason. You know what I'm saying? So just don't let, like, anyone think about your race, about your looks. Like, I used to get made fun of my eyes being far apart. I never ever thought my eyes were far apart, like, ever. They're not even that bad. I used to get made because my eyebrows were super thin. But now I get compliments on my eyebrows all the time because I do them. So what I'm saying is, don't change yourself for them. Change yourself for you. Change yourself to be prettier. Like, if you want to be prettier, you can be prettier. But change it for you. Like, don't change it for other people. Yes, it feels good to get prettier. Yes, it feels good to get compliments. But those compliments can go so far. So be for you. Look in the mirror every day and be like, I'm pretty. I'm a bad bee. Even when you don't feel like it. Because confidence is the key thing. The next thing is boys and relationships. Crushes, friendships, and honestly boys, girls, in any genre. Like, it could be confusing. And the right person will value you for the person who you are. And until then, you have to wait for that happiness. I've learned to do that. Like, I say this in a lot of my videos. I had a boyfriend in 6th grade and we lasted to 7th grade and he broke my heart. Like, he shattered my heart because I am one to love too much. I am one to be too emotional mature. And boys at this middle school age, they're not. They're not emotionally mature. And if you find one, that's great for you because boys at my school, they are childish, let me tell you. It sucks being one that loves too hard, especially with a boy that probably didn't think we were going to work out for 9 months. But then, yeah, eventually he got bored. Eventually he wanted to get some new woman. And I didn't. I don't even, like, I moved on. But the feeling of him, like, the feeling of loving him probably won't go away. It probably will. Like, I don't feel nothing for him. But I still want the best for him. Even though he treated me like garbage. But I'm saying it shattered me, it broke me. I'm just saying, if you like someone, yeah, I'll get a boyfriend right now if, like, my crush asks me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll like him back. Because I had another boyfriend after him, and we lasted for a pretty long time, too. We lasted 7 months, but we broke up because he moved schools, and it just didn't work out no more. He's back, though. But I definitely learned how to focus on my self-worth and my growth and just learned how to be a better person in general. And that's honestly one of the biggest things you can do. You don't always need a boyfriend. Yes, it feels nice to have a boyfriend because it's like, yes, you have a boyfriend. Like, you can be like, oh, I miss my man. Like, I love my man. But also just make sure you put your schoolwork, yourself, and your sports, and just honestly any academic things, like, in front of you. Like, you want to be a lifelong learner. You don't want to be a follower. You don't want to be anything where you're just following everyone that has boyfriends. And also, don't cheat. Like, I'm sorry for the ones that be cheating, but that's not cute. It's not cute at all. Like, that is cheating, yeah, okay. But it's like basically being fake in a friendship. Like, think about it. You're telling that person you love them and you'll never cheat on them when you're cheating on them. That just makes you a liar. Like, it's not cute. Don't be cheating on people if you're going to be dating. and take them serious. If they cheat on you, okay, break up with them. Don't be the type to be playing on them, because again, like, that just makes you a cheater. Like, is that who you are? If it is, cool. That do you, but I'm just saying it's not cute. If I thought you were cheating on everybody in middle school, how do you even do that? Like, what? And also, if you do want boyfriends and stuff, loving yourself is like the perfect way to get boys. They're gonna be like, she's put together. She doesn't call herself ugly. She knows she's a baddie. They're gonna love that. They don't want an insecure girl, so don't give them that. I'm just saying, confidence is freaking key. And if they're over here like saying, I mean, confidence is key, but you fucking ugly. No, because you can never, ever, ever let someone call you ugly, because out of everyone in this world, someone will think you're cute. There's everyone for everyone. But don't be thinking that some random middle school boy that probably don't even shower is gonna call you ugly, because that's not how it works. Now, this is one that's honestly a big one. Mental health and just honestly having bad days. Feeling sad and just feeling different and just feeling alone, it could suck, like severely suck. Especially when you're overwhelmed or you're stressed, when you feel weak and broken. When I'm not having the greatest days and my mom is going on a rant screaming at us because there's a freaking mess on the ground or a mess on the couch, it just honestly sets me off. And especially when I'm having a bad day. Like, when I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, like, I'm so overwhelmed. Like, you can't be the only one that's overwhelmed. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm crying. When she barely even, like, it just, like, I'm, like, sensitive, okay? And she's like, I get it. She realized what she did wrong. I realized what we did wrong. And we worked it out, okay? It's okay to feel like that. And I don't want you guys to think I don't have my bad days. I honestly cry almost, like, every night. I have depression. Like, I get it. A lot of kids our age have depression, especially now with social media. Like, it's really, really, really hard. I get sad. Honestly, a lot of your peers probably get sad. Even the most popular girl in school, popular boy, gets sad. Like, everyone gets sad once in their moment. If we didn't have emotions, then we would just be emotionless. And look how boring that would be. Learn how to like being sad. Because sometimes it feels nice to cry. Let it out. Don't cry in pain. Cry just because you're letting your emotions out. Don't be scared. Don't hold it in. I don't like talking to people. So if you're that type of person that doesn't like talking to people, talk to yourself. Open your notebook. Open your notes on your phone. Talk to ChatGPT. They will honestly help you. Like, I talk to ChatGPT like it's my friend, because it's one of the only persons I can talk to. I don't care. I do. Number one thing is, I don't want you guys thinking of suicidal thoughts or harming yourself or in any shape, way, or form. I've had those thoughts. I did self-harm once or twice, and I was going through a really bad time. I learned those mistakes were very, very stupid. And a lot of people in my school do it for attention. I never told anyone I did it, so I'm trusting you guys. I don't really tell anyone. I told my mom one time, and she took it like a really big deal and made me feel like I could never talk to her again. Just because, like, also, if you guys are, that's why I feel like I'm so, like, not, because no one understands me. But I want you guys to know, like, I would understand you. Like, I feel like I want you guys to know you're not alone. Like, if you feel like no one understands you, there's someone that will, is that it thinks exactly like you, because I can't talk to anyone. Like, not even really my best friend, just because I don't like talking to them. Like, my best friend, I love her, but, like, I just don't feel like I could talk to her that much, just because we have different problems. Like, yeah, we say we're, like, the same person, but we do have different problems, and it just doesn't work out when we talk about it with each other. That's why we never talk about our feelings with each other. We're just that type of best friend type duo. But, yeah, like, my mom, she was, like, threatening to take my phone. She thought it was on my phone. And I was like, but I get it. She was just a stressed mom. She didn't see me. She saw her little girl, so she was getting sad, and I get it. But I just want you guys to know, like, it's okay. Like, I've gotten over that, I gotten over that. Like, I had a really rough time, especially middle school. Middle school is going to be, like, the worst year of your lives. Promise. Like, it just sucks. So I'm just saying, like, it's okay. I also want to share something that nobody really talks about. Boys, if you're watching this, you could skip this if you want. If you don't, whatever. But I think it's important. Our bodies. I've gone through really, really rough time with my period, my menstrual cycle. I had to go to the hospital numerous times because of very severe pain and heavy bleeding. Like, where literally was like gallons of blood It was horrible, okay? I'm not gonna get into the details. Scary, and it made me feel embarrassed. No one really, yeah, my friends, I told them about it, but it made me feel embarrassed because I was at the hospital bleeding up a storm, and I just felt embarrassed. I searched online, I searched everywhere, like, what's going on with me, and no one could find the answers. I was just a growing body that was sensitive to hormones and everything. I'm sensitive to that. But the truth is, my body isn't broken. My body is just different, and it's okay. Pain doesn't make you weak, it makes you even stronger. Like, you guys, it makes you so much stronger. Like, going through that, I feel like stomach aches aren't even that big of a deal for me anymore. And I didn't just have stomach aches. My whole body was in pain. I didn't enjoy Christmas. I didn't enjoy Thanksgiving. It was going on for so long. I couldn't get out my bed. I wouldn't sleep at night because how bad it was. And when I did sleep, I only slept for 3 hours. Like, it was really, really bad. Like, I would never wish that pain on my worst enemy. But it's important to listen to your body. It's important to ask for help. Like, if you guys have a stomach ache, if it's little, whatever, but if it's really, really giving you pain, like, you for real need to listen to your body and try to help it, because your body is you. Like, it's not just your brain, it's your whole body. Like, if you don't take healthy of it, you only have one. You have a few body parts, but all together you have one. So take care of it. The next one is school and pressure, like goals and everything. And homework and sports and family issues and just being at home and bouncing back, and especially if you have divorced parents, like, it could be hard. Trying to prioritize tasks and just simple work when you have a whole bunch of other things going on, plus mental health issues, just plus friend issues, just plus everything going on in your brain can be severely stressful. I personally try to, prioritize those tasks. I try to make my homework seem fun. I try to make learning seem fun. I set goals for myself and I try to celebrate and win. Like, I just try to celebrate and have fun. Growth is more important than any perfection in life. And also, your worth isn't measured by grades. Yes, I personally do get all A's only because I set that goal for myself. I make sure when I set a goal, I do it. For sports, when all my sports, I always try my best. Even if I have a bad game, I will go home and be in a miserable mood because I prioritize because I have a passion for sports, and I have a passion for school. I have a passion for my future. So if you guys have a passion for something like that, or honestly something else, prioritize those tasks that go into it. If you guys want all A's, you can do that. Turn in your work. Make sure you're paying attention in class. It is super easy, especially in middle school. It's also not, like, your worth is also not by popularity and achievements. Like, your worth is what you want it to be. Like, if you want a name for yourself, set that name for yourself. I set a name for myself at my school, and guess what? I'm going to set an even bigger one at middle school. And I'm going to set an even bigger one at high school. It does not make you any less different. If you guys are like the robotics, and people are like, oh, that's nerdy. I'm not in robotics, but if I see someone that's doing such good stuff and they're like on top of it, have great grades doing robotics, I'm gonna be like, whoa, that's kind of cool. Set a really cool name for yourself in robotics. If you're a band player, I play the flute. People call me nerdy all the time. Do I care? No, because guess what? Can they play the flute? Can they play the clarinet? Can they play the trumpet? Can they play the saxophone? No, they can't, because they haven't tried. Become your own best friend. Make sure you become your own best friend. Make sure you become your own best friend. I say that a lot because if you and your best friend are in an argument, you need to learn how to not just make it all about them. You need to learn how to be like, it's okay, I have me. Enjoying your own hobbies, appreciating your achievements, just learning how to be by yourself and enjoy it. Like, personally, I love staying up a little bit later on weekends and stuff, even school days, because it feels better to have my free time. And even sleeping, like, I love sleeping, I love dreaming. Like, I love both. Like, I wouldn't mind doing both. Middle school and honestly high school and honestly the rest of it, it's a change. It's self-discovery. It's learn how to change, like, learn self-discovery, learning how to be the best you. So it's okay to make mistakes and figure out who you are. Like, it's okay if you got suspended one time. It's okay. But again, like, if you really want to do good in school, like, let's say you got suspended before, it's so hard not to get suspended, because my whole school life, I've never gotten suspended. Just make sure you just stay out of trouble. Listen to the teacher. Don't be a teacher's pet, because I hate those, but just listen. Like, You can stay quiet, just don't do anything bad, don't get yourself in trouble. Go to school too, because people don't be going to school and they're failing because they don't go to school. Go to school. I hate school. I dread going every day, but just go to school because number one, that's your education, and y'all want to be a lifelong learner, so do it. Go to school, because once you are in high school, that's not gonna cut not going to school. Like, you're gonna need to go to school because you're actually gonna have to take summer school, and then you're gonna dread that even worse. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say no, and it's okay to prioritize yourself. But that's gonna be the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps you and makes you feel a little more understood and how to love yourself. If you want me to do a girl talk Q&A and I ask questions that you guys are asking me, comment your questions down below. I will probably do it in another video or two. I'll answer as many as I can, but it's probably going to be all because no one's probably going to send questions. But don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below any other questions. And also, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss another video, because don't worry, I don't just do videos like this. I do fun videos, and honestly, you should just check out my channel, and if you haven't watched them already, and make sure you don't miss part 2 of Talk with Peyton Q&A. You're amazing, and I believe in you, and Peyton Wysocki is out. Mwah!